The Zarthian Empire had never lost a war. In 3,000 years of expansion, they had conquered 472 worlds. Their military doctrine was simple: overwhelming force, total annihilation of resistance, absolute submission of survivors. Supreme Warlord Krothzor watched the Sol system grow larger on his tactical display. Behind his flagship, 9,899 warships moved in perfect formation, the largest invasion force ever assembled in galactic history. Intelligence reported that Earth possessed only primitive nuclear weapons and basic spacefaring capability. The humans would be subjugated within a week. They call themselves the dominant species of their planet, his tactical officer reported with amusement. They've never encountered another sentient race. Krothzor's 4 eyes gleamed. Then they have no concept of true warfare. This will be educational for them. The Armada crossed Mars's orbit without incident. Then Earth's moon. Still no response from the blue planet ahead. Krothzor felt a flicker of annoyance. Were they not even going to attempt resistance? Receiving transmission from Earth, communications announced. A human appeared on screen, a male with graying hair, wearing a simple military uniform. His expression was unervingly calm. "I am General James Harker of Earth's United Defense Command. You are trespassing in our solar system with hostile intent. Surrender your world," Krothzor demanded, "or be destroyed." The human's lips curved into a cold smile. "You misunderstand, Warlord. That wasn't a request. That was your obituary." Before Krothzor could respond, Earth's moon split open. Not destroyed, opened. Like a flower blooming in fast motion, massive sections of the lunar surface retracted, revealing the truth that made Krothzor's blood freeze in his veins. The moon wasn't a moon. It was a weapons platform. Humanity's largest, oldest, most devastating war machine, disguised as a natural satellite for the past 3 centuries. "You see, Warlord," Harker continued as warning klaxons screamed across the Zarthian fleet, "humanity has been preparing for your arrival since we detected your empire 500 years ago. We've been watching you conquer, enslave, and destroy. We've studied every battle you've fought." The moon's surface bristled with thousands of weapons. Electromagnetic railguns that could punch through shields. Fusion lances hot enough to melt starship armor. Quantum-entangled missiles that couldn't be intercepted because they existed in multiple dimensions simultaneously. "We built this," Harker said, "because we learned something important about the galaxy: predators exist. And when you're a species that climb to the top of your food chain by being better predators, you plan accordingly." The first volley erased 300 Zarthian ships in under 2 seconds. Krothzor screamed orders, but Earth wasn't finished. Weapons platforms hidden in the asteroid belt activated. Mars revealed itself as another disguised military installation. Even Earth's orbital debris, centuries of supposed space junk, suddenly lit up with active targeting systems. Humanity had turned its entire solar system into a trap. "Retreat!" Krothzor ordered, but the humans had already deployed quantum inhibitors. His ships couldn't engage faster than light drives. They were locked in the system with an enemy that had spent half a millennium preparing for this exact moment. The battle lasted 4 hours. When it ended, 9,873 Zarthian warships were debris fields. Krothzor's flagship was disabled, life support failing, most of his crew dead. 27 ships remained functional. Harker appeared on screen again. "We're letting you go," he said quietly. "Not because we're merciful. Because we want you to deliver a message to your empire and every other conquest-minded species in this galaxy." Krothzor could barely focus through his pain. "What message? Earth is not a target. Earth is not a prize. Earth is a warning." Harker leaned forward, and Krothzor finally understood the look in those human eyes, the gaze of something that had fought its way through millions of years of evolution by refusing to be prey. "You brought 9,900 ships to conquer us. We're sending 27 back to tell everyone what happens when you try. The human smiled one last time. Run home, warlord. Tell them humanity said hello. The surviving ships limped away from Sol System, carrying the most important intelligence the Zarthian Empire had ever received. Humanity wasn't a primitive species waiting to be conquered. They were the monster under the galaxy's bed, and they'd just woken up.